Yep.
Yeah, yo. Been creeping on the low. Head looking like a travesty. Ooh, wake that ass up, baby.
So mad at me. What a tragedy. What a travesty. Such a travesty. What a travesty. What a travesty. I've been creeping on the low. Been creeping on the low. Baby girl, why you mad at me? Yeah, you know I gotta go. Yeah, you know I gotta go. Baby girl, why you mad at me? So mad at me. What a tragedy. What a travesty. What a travesty. Yeah. Oh, travesty. I've been creeping on the low, been creeping on the low. Yeah, baby, why you mad at me? Yeah, you know I had to go. Yeah, you know I had to go. Yeah, this is what it had to be. What it had to be. Such a tragedy. Yeah, such a man, travesty. You mad at me no matter what. Travesty. Nice. What a travesty. I broke your heart. Damn, huh? That's a tragedy or a travesty. We live in lavishly. Address me as your majesty. Since you couldn't banish me,
Them
those
petty
petty
peasant
peasant
games
games
wasn't
wasn't
pleasant.
pleasant. I took the L, so my pleasant turned to peasant. Add an H to that for that bird talk, you little pheasant.
And
And
that
the
A
A
stands
stands
for
for
hoe.
hoe. I should add a P to that the way your hormones show. You're lacking balance, check your glow.
Hey.
You occupy so much damn real estate. In my mind, I thought
Hey.
I was a resident playing board games.
Wake that ass up.
Trump card speaking like the president. We never share the same sentiment. You like an elegant, a key element. You periodically pass off as irrelevant.
Lacking that emotional intelligence.
I know that seems kinda menacing.
You lacking energy, or did it say come? Hey, wake that ass up, baby. Wake that ass up, baby. What y'all doing out there, man? Hey, 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 hey. Enough of that. Ooh, wait, there's some news real quick. I got a fight coming up October 11th. We've been, rehabbing and trying to get better. The rehab process was a lot longer than I thought, and it's still gonna be continuing on even after I fight, because I got a longer rehab prognosis than it's longer than I thought. Okay, I had a few more injuries going on downstairs than I thought. So, a little bit longer than I thought. Fight coming up a little bit sooner than, but it's okay. We still got a fight coming up October 11th. We're going to be there, and we're going to be as good as we can be at that point. You know what I'm saying? On some other news, channel, we got music going crazy on the channel. All right, we got a On the Way mixtape playlist where I'm just dropping a bunch of songs. I'm just dropping songs endlessly every day. I'm gonna drop 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many songs I'm gonna drop, okay? But I'm gonna drop songs every day. Every day we're gonna be dropping something different until we get to 100 songs. Just because we got talent like that, and we actually got music, so we're just gonna put music out there. Other news, we've been doing personal training, nutrition coaching, and shit like that. So my goal is after this fight to take all that to the next level and create some magical thing that I'm gonna show y'all here in like about 2 months. What else news? We got the podcast going with All the Way Biased Sports Podcast. Hopefully, I'll have a co-host next week. Maybe, maybe not. We never know. We never know. Hopefully, I'll have a co-host next week for the podcast, All the Way Biased Sports Podcast, so we can really be talking that sports and have a co-host and really bounce some stuff off each other, things like that. Hopefully, we don't know. We don't know. I be reaching out to people. I be offering things to people, and they be, who knows? I don't know what be going on with people. But, those are some quick updates from the channel. All right, it's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. All right, I'm solo dolo with this. Y'all see what I'm doing. But we out here doing stuff. That's what we do. All right, now let's get into what we came to talk about today. Hey, Trump. Boy, Trump ain't playing with motherfuckers. Man, we ain't talked about Trump in a minute. It's been a minute since we talked about Trump. It's been a minute since we talked about Trump. Trump, what you doing out there, buddy? Trump, what you doing out there, buddy? You was missing in action for like 4 or 5 days. People thought you was dead and shit. They thought you was with the aliens. We don't know what was going on with Trump for them couple days. But Trump, what's going on? Because I've been peeping a lot of things lately. I've been seeing a lot of things lately. And if you in some of these cities where you got all these crime-ridden areas and things of that nature going on, Trump ain't having that shit. He ain't having it. clean Washington D.C. the fuck up, and LA already been going through crazy shit with ICE and things like that. And next on the list is Chicago. And before I play this little clip real quick of Trump talking about all this cleanup shit, what he gonna be doing, I've been seeing a lot of people in Chicago posting videos about how niggas with switches and shit like that gonna be able to fight back and things like that. Nigga, this is not a video game. Okay? This is real fucking life. If you think you about to have a switch and that's gonna do something against the National Guard or anybody in the army, I don't care what level of the army they in. They could be a motherfucking cadet. They could be 3, 4, 5 weeks into motherfucking army school, training of any sort of military, and you with your switch ain't go. You don't know how to shoot. You don't understand what center of mass is. You just they gonna pop your. It's gonna be over. Okay. So all these people in Chicago talking about we got switches and we gonna fight back and we can defend ourselves against the National Guard. No, the fuck you can't. Do not set yourself up to get obliterated. Because that's what the fuck's gonna happen. You'll get obliterated, all right? If these niggas come in, the National Guard come in, it's over, all right? You had a good run. It's time to wrap up shop and go ahead and be a motherfucking book teller, a bookkeeper, do something. All right, go do something. It's time to stop all the bullshit. Because you don't want to deal with the National Guard. You don't want to deal with no military, all right? If you ain't got all y'all gangs are separate. Y'all all fighting each other. What you think they gonna do? Come in, pick y'all off one at a time. You better stop playing, okay? Listen, protect your kids. If you parents out there and you live in Chicago and you got young YNs, they call them young niggas YNs, the young boys. If you got the young boys out there, all right, and they one of your kids, man, go protect them. Let them know this ain't a video game. Because the National Guard coming to your city to clean up crime, you're not gonna win that battle. You're just not gonna win that battle. It's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm just letting you know. All right, let's see what Trump talking about.
Well, a lot of them are homegrown criminals. And these are bad people. These are rough people. And this is just a list of some of the people that were given to me today that were criminals removed from the D.C. streets this weekend. They were rough and tough. But we're rougher and tougher.
Yeah,
Look at these people.
he ain't lying though.
Nothing, They're not going to be your local school teacher. Look at this guy. He has killed people numerous times.
People think it's sweet, man. If the military come in, it's gonna be a problem.
Society, I don't care. I know we all want to say, "Oh, they're going to be rehabbed." It's not going to be rehabbed. I'm going to ask Doug Burgum to come up and say a couple of words because he's in charge, as you know. He's Interior, but he's in charge of the U.S. Park Police. And I've heard so many great things about the Park Police. They're proud of it. They've been there for a long time. Their families oftentimes grow into the roles. They love the country. They love this area. So, Doug, could you say a few words, please?
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the U.S. Park Police, this is the oldest federal police force in the nation. They were formed in 1791 by none other than President George Washington. They've got the awesome responsibility of protecting our nation's most sacred monuments. The National Mall, Washington Monument, Jefferson Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Statue of Liberty, and out west.
Wait a minute. I ain't never heard no motherfucking park police. I've been to a lot of parks and I ain't seen no police in the parks. We need that. Where that's at?
History and our sacred monuments. They've been doing a fantastic job, but they are so pleased, the rank and file, that President Trump is now allowing them to enforce the law. As those of you that live in the city may know, that the circles and the triangle parks that are spread throughout D.C. are actually federal park property. So the U.S. Park Police also have responsibility for that. These became littered with homeless camps under the Biden administration. All of you saw that. Since President Trump's executive order on March 27th, making D.C. safe and beautiful again, the U.S. Park Police have removed over 70 homeless camps. And President Trump also talked about beautification. They're stopping in enforcing the laws against graffiti on our monuments. They've removed over 80 specific attacks against our history with graffiti on our monuments. So they continue to do a great job, whether it's in their vehicles, on foot, or on the mounted police that you see around the National Mall. And President Trump, they thank you. The rank and file is so happy to be enforcing the law again. Thank you for your leadership. And they're excited about the announcement.
Okay, wait. So this I agree with. Park police. I think every state needs park police and school police. If anything is going to be, let's say, all the crazy attacks happen at schools for some dumb I don't know why. I don't know why people attack at schools. That's just fucking asinine to me. I don't get it. And then homelessness and things like that, that does occur in parks. And when it comes to homelessness, we just gotta find a place to put people, okay? There's too much money to not have buildings and something, okay? People don't need to be intense. It's fucking ridiculous. There's all these empty buildings, houses, apartments, everything. People don't need to be intense. This shit don't make no sense. Okay, back to what I was saying before. But when it comes to park police, we need park police, school police, and what else will we need? Those are the main two. We're going to stick with those two for now. Because those two are the ones that they don't really have protection. Hospitals got fucking plenty of security. You ain't really getting a hospital like that. Obviously, firefighters probably can protect themselves in a good manner. You'd be damn crazy to go into the police station and try to do anything. So, public parks and any school, every school, those need to be covered under some federal statute that mandates they get security while they're operating. And the park security should be 24/7. Because at the end of the day, if you want to really bring down the crime rate and really protect people, if schools are secure, then people feel way more secure sending their, or way more confident sending their kids to school. And then when you have a school system that's flourishing, then everyone is growing, everyone is developing, our economy is just better. The school system just took a shit. But it took a shit in multiple ways, but it not being protected is one of them. Because I ain't sending my kid to school. Not when they getting shot up all randomly like that. Nah. And then public parks. Kids can't go play. You can't even send your kid to the park and say, oh shit, I could drop my kid off the park and something may not happen. Everyone's afraid to leave their kids alone anywhere nowadays. But if everyone knew, hey, the parks are 100% secure, ain't nothing happening in the parks. Well, then that's going to open up society to something great. And I believe we need public park police in all the states, every state.
Our Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, and I will be working with them closely, along with our great FBI Director, Kash Patel. Kash is going to talk to you in a minute about what we did in Virginia recently with Governor Youngkin. Many of you covered that, and it was tremendously successful. Not only that, our secret weapon here in D.C. is U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro.
Okay, we don't care about that. All right, let me see really quick, the Chicago, see what they're going to do. Chicago, National Guard. Let's see what they're going to do in Chicago.
No offense, but if you're paying over
Let's see what they're going to do in
$30 a month
Chicago.
for car insurance,
And I got to check on my bathwater because I got to do my feet for my rehab. Let's see what they're talking about in Chicago. Hey.
Good Sunday morning. Welcome to WGN-TV Political Report. I'm Paul Lisnick. It is a big week ahead in the city of Chicago. Tomorrow, activists and local union leaders are planning a Labor Day rally downtown to protest President Donald Trump as the White House sets its sights on the city. Right now, preparations are underway for an immigration enforcement blitz in the city and suburbs. The New York Times obtained documents showing the Trump administration plans to send more than 200 Homeland Security officers to Naval Station Great Lakes in Waukegan for 30 days of operations. They're requesting space for 250 personnel, parking for 140 vehicles, and storage space for medical supplies, as well as weapons like rubber bullets and tear gas. White House officials have declined to give details.
We're not going to tell you how many resources we're going to send to the city. We don't want the bad guy to know what we're sending. It'll be a large contingent.
This is part of a long-standing effort by the Trump administration since he took office, in fact, since just before he took office, of attacking the city of Chicago, the people, the residents of the city of Chicago.
But I live in Chicago. My family's from Chicago. Okay, I went to college in Chicago. I know a lot about Chicago. I know a lot about the corruption in Chicago too. And I'll tell you one thing. Chicago has been outsourced to overseas buyers for the longest times. I'm talking about like red light tickets and tolls and streets and all types of shit. So Chicago also receives like 800 million in funding towards crime and things of that nature that they use to pay off certain debts and balance their budget. If Trump comes in and cleans up the crime, then they don't get that 800 million. Then their fucking economy goes to shit because it's corrupt as fuck. So this is not about, hey, we don't want the National Guard to come in because we're trying to protect the people. No, they're trying to protect their pockets. They want the shit to stay. They want the crime to stay what it is. They want the fucking South Side to stay what it is. They want the West Side to stay what it is and make all this shit seem terrible and bad because it is, and let it be what it is. So they continue to get that money. They never fix shit. They get 800 million, some shit like that. A crazy number. They never fixed anything though. Crime don't ever get solved, but they get $800 million a year to solve it. So Trump gonna send the National Guard in because that's what he should do. Because Chicago's corrupt. I'm just telling y'all. Don't believe what they talking about. Oh, the people, nah. A lot of corrupt shit going on with that government.
And you know, we understand that they have a legal right to come. These are civilian law enforcement, to be clear. They have a legal right to come, but we don't appreciate when they mistreat our residents, when they go after people who, many of whom have been here for decades, many of whom are taxpayers and workers. They're people who live in our communities. They're our neighbors. They're our friends. And we now have a president and a federal government that's going after them, hunting people down.
Now understand, this is a separate effort from the president's threats to send the National Guard to Chicago to combat crime. City and state leaders insist they've had no communication from the White House on either plan. And they've been adamant that federal troops aren't welcome in the city. President Trump has repeatedly said he wants Governor Pritzker to call him and ask for help before going through with the troop deployment. So what exactly happens next? Joining me this morning to talk more about it is Greg Williams. He's the director of the Center for Defense Information at the Project on Government Oversight. Greg, good to see you this morning. Thanks for being with me. So these reports of seeing the personnel being sent here this week regarding ICE efforts and ICE troops, and then followed later on by folks to fight crime. This two-pronged approach, is there a method to that plan, would you think?
Well, I think one of the really challenging things about this presidential administration has been their reluctance to share detailed, coherent information about these kinds of plans and operations. So it's always dangerous to make assumptions or try to read into somebody's motivations. And in the absence of that kind of detailed information about what they're up to and what they're trying to achieve and how they're going to achieve it, it makes the situation, I think, much more difficult than it needs to be.
So as I mentioned, they're requesting the use of Great Lakes Naval Air Station to house troops. Now, I know in L.A., D.C., we read a lot about these guys sleeping on the street, sleeping in cars and that kind of thing. It looks like perhaps lesson learned there because the troops being sent were clearly not happy.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that we at least seem to be thinking about better accommodations for the people who serve us. I'll observe that it's an hour's drive from there to downtown Chicago. So, I'm not quite sure what the commuting arrangements are going to be between those accommodations and wherever they may be actually deployed.
Do you want your videos to look like?
Well, if you live in Chicago, they coming. They coming for you. It's time to try something new. All that gang banging shit. It might be time to get a new profession. I'm just letting you know. Trump coming for you in different ways. Okay, he cleaned up D.C. I guess the Maryland mayor wants Trump to come there and clean up Baltimore. So I do think it's a good thing. I think that we need our streets safe, and if states are allocated funds to clean up crime and shit like that, and it's not being cleaned up, then Trump got to go in and do what he got to do. So I'm in Yeah, I'm gonna back Trump on this one. You gotta clean these streets up. It's bad. All right. On to some other stuff. On to some other stuff, baby. Let's get into some sports, baby. So. We got all the way biased, y'all. Remember, I told you we got the podcast. We're gonna have a guest hopefully soon, a host, a co-host, but we gonna see. But what we got going on in the NFL real quick. Ain't crazy news. Yeah, that's what it was. Tyreek Hill, this motherfucker got accused of domestic violence. Let me see what's going on with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's estranged wife has alleged in court filings that he committed domestic violence, which he denies. Damn, Tyreek. He ain't been charged for anything yet. But I guess his wife saying he did something. And Hill saying it's a shakedown. A lot of this stuff happening right now. I mean, shit, Shannon Sharp got his ass shaking the fuck down, and look at him now. He ain't got no more endorsement deals. He just got YouTube and shit. So a lot of these athletes you're seeing, they are taking a hit in different ways. I mean, being a celebrity right now is really not what it is. Like, I wouldn't want to be like dumb famous like how these people are, because I feel like a lot of these celebrities right now are regretting their decisions in terms of how they got their fame and what they need to do to maintain it. Because I see so much shit going down in terms of domestic this, that, and the third. It's just like, are any of these people good people? Like, or is just money makes you, something that you're, maybe you wouldn't be if you didn't have the money? I don't know. It don't really make sense. But a lot of celebrities and a lot of athletes are taking some hits financially when it comes to their actions off the field, which is just crazy. Especially when they have all of the advantages in terms of, you got money, you got PR, you got everything. Why would you risk any of that for any sort of altercation? Like, it don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't get it. On to some other news. Tomorrow, the Packers are playing the Washington Redskins. I'm a Vikings fan, and unfortunately, as good as we played against the Bears, I gotta admit it, I think the fucking Packers probably gonna win the division. They just got a good team overall, and Michael Parsons ain't no joke. So to all my sports fans out there, let me know who your favorite team is, because when I do all the way bias on Monday, or Monday after the game, I want to have some more people to talk to and have some people out there to let me know, if they team's doing well. I want to follow other people's teams too. I like to see, how other people's teams doing and how they feel about their team. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my Vikings got a good chance, but it really comes down to how J.J. McCarthy does. It's just, I don't really know. I don't really know how he gonna do. I'm a little confused. I think he gonna be good, but I don't know. And I'm like, man, I don't really wanna get my hopes up yet, because last season I had my hopes up, and then somehow we finished 14-3 and get like the 5th seed and shit. Don't make no damn sense. I'm like, how the fuck you finish 14-3 and you get the 5th seed? What kind of damn league is this where you finish that high and you get that don't make no damn sense. On some other news, baby, if you trying to be a streamer, if you trying to make music, if you trying to do any of that stuff, man, you better go ahead and quit. They didn't change the game up a lot. One, they cracked down on all this botting stuff. So a lot of these streamers that were doing well, they were only doing well because they were paying for it. Same as the music artists. A lot of the music artists, they were number one music everywhere because they just paid for it. So they cut down on all that. Like, unfortunately, a lot of artists are suffering music-wise because they don't have this machine behind them to pay for everyone to hear everything and put it in your ear 1,000 times. So a lot of artists are suffering and complaining and crying. a lot of streamers are complaining and crying because a lot of the platforms change the rules in terms of how you can produce your content, put your content out, and then also the restrictions on the botting and things like that, clipping. So a lot of streamers are suffering because they really didn't have that much juice. A lot of it was mostly bots. And once you saw the decline in terms of, hey, this guy had a 90% drop off in terms of viewership. How? Well, because most of them were bots, and it was just a big trick. You got your good streamers. You got like ISO Speed, Kaisenot. They still pulling in good numbers for sure. But mostly everybody else that's streaming, downhill real fast, quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry. So if you trying to get into streaming and make money, it's just I wouldn't start right now. If you're not already established, or you don't already have like a niche or some talent or some things that you can do aside from just, trying to clip farm and all that shit, I would just not do it, because the algorithm ain't pushing that no more, and the businesses aren't pushing that. It's about making money now. And if you ain't got no talent and you ain't bringing in no real money and you ain't bringing in no real engagement, no real people, they not about to pay you anything. So a lot of people on TikTok failing, a lot of people on Instagram failing, a lot of people on YouTube failing, because to be honest, a lot of people weren't succeeding. They were cheating. And now that the cheaters have been put on blast, you see a lot of them aren't even streaming anymore. A lot of them just disappeared. Well, yeah, because y'all was gaming the system like a motherfucker. And that's over. Ain't no more gaming the system. Gaming the system is over. It's over. Also, we got Canelo and Crawford coming up on Saturday, and I got to speak about that because I think a lot of people think Terrence Crawford, some little dude that's not about to do what he got to do. I think Terrence Crawford about to go in there and put them paws on Canelo. Now, I don't think it's going to be easy, because Canelo does hit hard, and Canelo has a keen way of getting in there and slipping that motherfucking uppercut out. And if Terrence catches one of them uppercuts to the body, I don't know, that's going to hurt. But Terrence, switch hitter, elusive, fast, strong. I think Terrence might clip Canelo and drop him. Check left hook, bang. Catch him coming in. Step back, bang. Catch Canelo coming in. Drop him, send him one knee. Terrence go back to the motherfucking corner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, it's gonna be on Netflix too. Hey, the new way of streaming is definitely gonna be free. They already caught those two dudes that was doing Streamies or Streamies East or whatever, which everybody was using, and now those dudes is gone. So everything gonna be on Netflix or like Paramount or like these apps, and it's not really that much money. So I'm excited for the new wave of like sports, because sports, to be honest, should be on free ass TV. Like at the end of the day, you would get so many people to watch this shit if you just wouldn't pay for it. Like ain't no point. Like just make it free. Make it free. You ain't gotta pay all these apps, especially NFL. NFL is too much. Listen, y'all. I can't be going to NBC, Fox, Paramount, CBS, whatever the fuck it's called, Prime, YouTube. That's 5 different services, bro. That's too much. I need NFL on one channel. All the games. One channel, okay? For the free. 2 max. Doing too much. They're doing too much. It's too much for all this damn. It's too much. It's too much. And the subscriptions, they don't play. These damn subscriptions, boy, they'll take the money no matter how much money you got in your account. Boy, they don't get that. They get it at any time and any day. It don't matter. They coming. So you can't even track this shit. It's too much. You don't know what's coming out on the 4th, 5th, 6th. Sometimes I do my subscription on the 15th and it come out on the 3rd. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I don't know what's going on. I actually come out today. Thought I had 2 more days to watch motherfucking. Now I'm just playing. But for real though, the subscription stuff is too much. Like we need all source to 1 or 2 channels or something, so we can watch our sports and be happy and not be all discombobulated trying to figure out what game is on what channel and what channel has what. Is too much. NBA doing it too. Why they fucking with us like this, y'all? Bring me back to time. Y'all remember Time Warner Cable? Bring me back to them old school damn cable days, man. Shit, fuck it. Give me back to cable. I know it's expensive, but shit, I'd rather just flip through the channels real quick and be one device, one thing, and just simple. shit, I need everything in one place, okay? I love my sports, but it's too much. It's becoming too much right now. It's becoming too much. I can't do it. Can't do it. Lastly, I'm going to talk about what's going on in the world right now in terms of this sickness. I don't know if y'all been catching something, but I don't know. I was sick for like 10, 11 days, and I still got a little cough. I don't know where it be coming from, but I still got a little cough. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is some sickness 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 or something. I don't know, but this is... Make sure you're taking care of your health right now, because shit, it's crazy out here. And then on top of that, on top of all this crazy ass sickness stuff that's going on in the world, everybody seems to be depressed because the economy is ass. We live in America, the economy trash right now. So if you have the ability to do anything that's for yourself, like work for yourself type shit, be an entrepreneur, get money directly to you, do it. And do as much as you can. Because right now is the time to hustle up to the top level, the highest you can go. Like, you just got to go out there and get it. Because ain't no jobs hiring. The unemployment rate crazy. Ain't nobody paying no money. So you really got to have something that you can do, that you can be paid directly, and just be the best at what you do. And like, now is the time to really try to have skills. Like, I ain't saying don't go to college, but I'm saying if you go to college and whatever you do doesn't provide you the opportunity to like really showcase your skills and separate yourself, you wasting your time. Like, you have to be able to have skills and separate yourself from the motherfucking pack right now. If you can't, you're gonna be struggling because people ain't gonna hire you. They ain't gonna want to fuck with nobody that can't do nothing right now. I ain't trying to fuck with nobody that can't do nothing right now. It's not gonna work. You gotta have skills that can pay the bills. All right, that little phrase right there ain't never been more relevant than right now. You need skills to pay the motherfucking bills, okay? And right now, you definitely need skills to pay the bills. So get your shit together. Get you some skills. Get you a job that's going to pay you directly. Independent contractor, fuck that. They can't be taking your money out for taxes, all right? You pay taxes at the end of the year right now. You can't be having the motherfuckers take money out your check right now. You pay taxes at the end of the year, okay? You figure it out at the end of the year. Don't do it right now, all right? Independent contractor, get all your money. You need every dollar, every cent, every crumb. Get everything, all right? You need all that motherfucker, every motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to say. Every crumb, okay? You need all the crumbs. You gotta get everything right now, all right? It's time to be a little greedy, all right? But make sure you good in what you do so you can be greedy the right way, all right? And help out the people you need to help out, all right? If you got good friends, good family, help them out. If you got shitty friends, shitty family, boot, cook, they gotta go. It's that simple, all right, y'all? I'm telling you, the economy is no joke. So shoot for the stars right now. And make sure you just dodge all the motherfucking bullets that's coming your way, which is all the motherfucking bullshit people and all the drama and all the stupid shit coming. All right? And just be happy and do it your way and be happy. That's what you got to do. All right, y'all. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Shit, I'm going to leave y'all with a little bit of my music. Fuck the bullshit. Y'all know goddamn well. We out here doing everything, having fun. I'll be having fun, enjoying myself. Hey, this time right now, though, if you like a master motherfucking strategist or some shit like that, you gonna really be winning. I'm telling you. I'm letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And you gotta be relentless. You can't be worried about what nobody think.
I run shit, I don't miss, just king me like Stephen. 100K for this blow.
You gotta be relentless and fearless.
Got a chick from Houston, that bitch won't stop texting.
And my chick from Cleveland, that bitch won't stop sexing.
Yes, man.
Too many yes men.
Until that hotel, just like the Westin. Yes, man.
You can't be no yes man right now. You gotta tell motherfuckers no.
Just like the Westin. Let's talk about these pussy niggas. Let's talk about these dog hoes. Yo, bitch keep barking up the wrong tree. But this wood, it's all she knows. High value man, we speak different. High value man, we work different. If you don't know what I'm speaking on,
then yo ass don't know the difference.
Broke niggas don't mention me. And stupid hoes they can fuck away. I don't have time to play house.
So party like kid and play.
I only got time to make money. I only got time to work my plan.
Drake said, with my old friends I outran.
Yes, man, can't stand me. But tell them niggas I'm hard to see. I'm the best dish without a recipe. And they women wanna get a taste of me. I question all like Jeopardy. I smoke until I reach ecstasy. Don't believe half the shit y'all niggas say, so nothing perplexes me. Yes, man. Too many yes, man. He can't stand a yes, man. Make him a dead man. Yes, man. Too many yes, man. What the fuck happened to all the real men? I run shit, I don't miss. bitch just king me like Stephen. 100K for this flow, I won't accept any less than. I got a bitch from Houston, that chick won't stop texting. And my chick from Cleveland, that bitch won't stop sexing. Yes man, too many yes men. Until that hotel, just like the Westin. Yes man, too many yes men. Until that hotel, just like the Westin.
All right, y'all, we out of here. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
They gon' hate me.
Got all these original music on here. Go ahead and play the playlist. Let it play for your boy.
They gon' love me. I'm just a mortal
Hey.
man. I'm just a mortal man. I'm just a mortal man. I'm just a mortal man. I'm doing what I can to live the life I can. I'm just a mortal man. I'm just a mortal man. I'm just a mortal man. Every day I'm living dreams, but any day could be the mark of the red beam. I'm reading in between the lines, trying to create foresight, but niggas can't outrun the storm.
Like we playing Fortnite.
You niggas keep bugging me, you know I hate parasites. That's why I need a private jet. Or a few beats by BMC to rock 2 at midnight. I'm cutting up this track like a blade or a Swiss knife. I must confess that I see the game changing. If that's the case, then cash me out because I'm fading into the black where the legends be. Cause I relate more to Tupac, Left Eye, and Easy E. Let's bring the true art back to rap, where we talk about anything else besides the trap. And we inspire black brothers to do better instead of killing one another over loose cheddar. It's my pleasure to introduce you to a new way where we strive for prosperity. Fuck a doomsday. Let's light one up for the fall and get the ashtray and hope for a better day tomorrow. Like, let's pray. I'm just a mortal man. 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 I'm doing what I can to live the life I can. I'm just a mortal man. 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 I'm doing what I can to live the life I can. I'm just a mortal man. I'm just a mortal man. Hey, don't take a life, save a life. Peace is unity, and unity is peace. Don't forget that. Man, y'all looking to pass too long. Y'all gonna end up getting stuck there. Man, fight for each other, not against each other.
And with that said, we out, baby. Deuces.